Running the mass protests here in Kiev is an extraordinary operation. Logistics are behind everything. You have women taking food and tankards of hot tea up to men on the barricades. You've got organized details of people filling bags with snow and ice to reinforce the ramparts. You've got appeals going out across the city for people to donate winter clothes, for them to come with medical supplies, and even for them to come with spare tires so that they can be burned on the main barricades. Plus you have public entertainment. A couple of nights ago on this stage there was a man singing opera arias, and today, well, we have volunteer priests delivering an Orthodox Christian service. City Hall was one of the first public buildings to be occupied, and the protesters have turned it into a nerve centre of their campaign. A posse of radical nationalists guards it around the clock in case the police try to take the building back. Inside, demonstrators taking a break from the barricades find places to sleep. Ordinary Ukrainians turn up to donate food and medical supplies. There's a busy kitchen, staffed by a dozen volunteers, who keep up their spirits by singing folk songs. There's a great deal of camaraderie and a real sense that the protesters have won the upper hand against the government. But the fact that they've set up a clinic in City Hall and stockpiled a vast array of medicine and bandages, all donated by well-wishers, shows that they are also preparing for the worst. That could mean a massive security operation to crush the protests by force. To guard against that, volunteers scoop ice and snow from the pavements, using them to fill the sacks that make up the barricades. While some of the protesters are right-wing nationalists, most are ordinary Ukrainians, students, lawyers, pensioners, dentists, who believe they must bring down President Viktor Yanukovych in order to have the same freedom and democracy that most of Europe enjoys. Whatever their motives, these protests have continued for longer than anyone predicted, and the government has already been compelled to make concessions. The days ahead will decide whether the voices of the demonstrators are heard or silenced by force.